Welcome to the Ripple Effect, presented by BMLA. A show about the consequences of the games that friends play. I'm your host, Danari Golden, and the topic for today will be accountability. Who am I here with today?
Bryenn.
KJ.
CJ. Kieshawn.
All right, y'all. So I got a story for y'all today while we play this game. So two people involved in the story, or three people: Carl, Fiona, and me. Right.
Right.
So it's me and Carl, right? Me and Carl, we've been friends since like 9th grade. So, like, I tell Carl everything. Like we close. So I tell Carl that I'm feeling this girl Fiona, and like Carl no. So and I haven't told nobody this. So Carl, the first person to probably know, and then I tell one of my other friends, and that's it. Like my whole friend group, they don't even know.
Right. So
I'm keeping it keeping it cool. I told Carl, and he know. So, fast forward, we in 10th grade now. So, you know, I'm still chilling. I still am feeling Fiona.
Right.
And Carl noticed, and so I tell Carl wait, actually scratch that. Huh? Okay, scratch that. So Carl told me wait, who went?
It's your turn.
Okay, cool. So.
All right, hurry up. Come on.
So
just go this way.
So, you know, me and Carl, we talking, and then I realized we go to this program, and I realized me and my friend, we start to peep that whenever Carl's feeling sad, Fiona start feeling sad. So I'm like, that's some weird stuff.
Right.
Some weird stuff
like
going on. Up. Yeah, exactly. Some weird stuff going on. So me and my other friend, we start doing some investigation, and we find out that Carl and Fiona is talking.
Oh, so they was creeping on the
low. They was creeping on the low. So
and Carl didn't say nothing.
Carl didn't say nothing.
Hey, I'm not gonna
So
lie.
I'm like, that's crazy, because it's like, out of all people, Carl is like not the person I would suspect. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I would suspect any of my friends, but Carl is not the friend that I would suspect. So, I'm like, I don't know how I start pulling away from Carl, because it's like, you ain't tell me nothing. I'm figuring this stuff out on my own.
Right. So
Carl realized that I'm pulling away from him, and he come talk to me. And he's talking about some like what's going on? Like, dude, like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, well, I didn't say that, but you know,
right.
You know, Carl felt like the tension. So
you like giving them like some type of shade or something. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So it was like, I'm not feeling you.
Right.
So, like, fast forward, me and Carl talk, and Carl told me that, oh yeah, him and Fiona talking, and I'm like, yeah, I got you. Him and Fiona talking.
No.
He was getting mad, ready to put that card down too.
No, you gotta take them two back too.
Yeah, you just had him sitting on the table, bro. Continue.
So Carl telling me finally, after I find out by myself that him and Fiona talking, and I'm like, you could have why didn't you? Yeah, exactly.
Right,
it's too little, too late. Like, you could have been told me. Yeah, I've been peeped this and I already found out on my own. And so Carl told me oh yeah, I'm not even feeling Fiona for real. Like, it's not even like that, right? So I'm like, okay, it's cool. Like, I'm still iffy about you because you didn't tell me.
So wait, is he playing it in both y'all faces for it?
They just playing yours,
right? Yeah, he playing in my face.
They already knew they was together,
right?
Like, exactly.
And didn't say nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah.
But the thing about it is, you already brought it up to him. So why was he lying?
Exactly. So why is you lying, right? So, Carl oh yeah, we only been talking for a couple weeks. Me and my friend do some more research. They was not talking for a couple weeks, y'all. They was talking for months. So I'm like, you know what? Like, me and Carl, we not cool like that no more. Right. So it's like
how close was y'all for real?
We was close. And
y'all gonna let a female get between that?
It wasn't even that. It was the principle. You know what I'm saying? It was the principle of the situation. And it was the fact that you ain't tell me and then you lied to me afterwards.
That's crazy. Period.
So
I would know that. That's like a deal breaker for me. If I tell you something, you just lie in my face about it.
Exactly, and I give you the chance. You know what I'm saying?
You have no loyalty towards me.
Exactly, you have no loyalty towards me. So it's I can't are we really friends? You really feel? Man.
You bring the wedge in between something that wasn't
exactly.
really that big of a deal. I feel
and
that's
you betraying trust too.
That's
because he already gave you a chance to come clean about it.
Exactly.
It's not like no type
Why
of
you waited
accountability.
until like you feeling guilty to say it? Like,
To say exactly why you waiting
the
for them so
situation would
guilty.
have been a lot better if you just came clean when I brought it up.
Exactly. So I preface this. I'm telling y'all this story because it's our topic is accountability, right? So in this situation, like, would you take accountability like from the jump? Like knowing you as a person, would you take accountability from the jump?
Are you saying if I was in the person that lied to you's position?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because me as a person, I don't like being lied to. I'd rather, even
Right.
if it is bad, just tell me straight up, bro. I don't want to have to find out. That would make me even more mad if I have to find out through somebody else.
For sure.
When you could have just told me straight up.
It's just the part that like you bring it up to somebody. Like if I bring it up to you and give you a chance to come clean, you still don't come clean, and then I find out that's
Man, that's
it's your turn.
You just trying to make me feel like I'm stupid at that point.
That's
right. You
what I'm
playing both
thinking.
people's faces.
Exactly. So yeah, so I'm like, I feel like I personally would have took accountability like from the jump, and I'm like, knowing how I am,
Right.
I would have been like, I guess like cautious, but I for sure would have still like told you. So yeah, that leads me to like my next question. Like, if accountability, like, do y'all think if accountability was taken from the start, like, say you was in my position, would you feel like better if Carl took accountability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you because it's like you wouldn't get your feelings up. You know what I mean? Like it depends on what type of person Carl is. If like you knew Carl was like a certain type of way, like, oh, I know he not gonna say nothing, so I'm gonna just be like, even if he did, you know what I mean?
That's fine.
And when it comes to stuff like that, I really do feel like you treat people accordingly.
Right.
So
It's just I think it's just a situation of like seeing who really rock with you or not.
Right.
Obviously, he ain't messing with you if he ain't coming clean about it.
Yeah, to the point where you ask him and he still didn't say nothing. I would for sure feel some type of way. Which way?
y'all,
Oh no.
oh, do y'all think like it was like an over exaggeration to be falling out?
No. Not at all.
No, it would have been over exaggeration if like you would have crashed out about it.
Right.
But
this is a simple solution, bro.
Right, you just stop.
Cut that person
Yeah,
off.
exactly. It's not like I was like I didn't do too much either. I just and we got like mutual friends, so it's like
do y'all like still hang like when y'all hang out in the group? Do y'all feel some type of tension between y'all whenever
honestly,
you hang out as a group?
I don't, cause it's like I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is, and it's like you felt the way you felt and you didn't tell me. So it's like I'm over it, and it's like if you still feeling something, then that's just on you.
In a right way.
So that's just on you, and I'm like, so yeah, I don't really feel tension in that area, but like, do y'all like when taking accountability? Do y'all think before y'all take accountability? Like, do y'all think before y'all come up and like say something?
Most definitely, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, especially if not, I wouldn't say I'm in the wrong, but like it's something that has to deal with me for sure.
I don't think about it.
Really?
You just from the jump?
Go again,
If
Kieshawn.
I did the action,
Right.
then, I gotta live with the consequence that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I just leave it at that.
What?
Oh no.
Bro, you didn't even say Uno the first time?
Go ahead.
I get it.
Man.
No, but no, keep on going.
Yeah, we gonna keep it pushing. So, like y'all think? So you saying you would have took like accountability from
From the jump?
Yeah, from the start. Like as soon as y'all was feeling each other, like
I
y'all
would have said something.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends who would have said something first. If you were to say something first, then I would have never even proceeded anyway.
Right.
Definitely.
There's more fishes in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like if I start put like me and her start having a little something, and then you start telling me, then that's when I'm like,
Right.
I'm let you know in a more respectful way. Like
Yeah, for sure.
me and her kind of like trying to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So like that kind of leads me to like my next question. Why do y'all think it's so hard for us like to take accountability?
I feel like people don't want to take accountability because it's gonna be consequences of their actions.
That's right. And they always worried about how somebody else gonna feel.
Exactly. Yeah. I think like what Carl was like feeling like, well, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? He didn't know what you was gonna do in the long end. He didn't know like to the point where he didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that justifies it though? You know what I'm saying?
No. I won't say it justifies it, but it gives him an excuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see where they were coming from. Like, oh, I didn't want to tell you because I know you'd be mad.
Yeah,
But it's like
just don't do it at all.
Yeah, just don't do it at all.
If he was asking younger than me, I probably would have did what Carl did. But I feel like you get to a point where it's like it ain't no reason to lie. Bro.
Right. You grown enough to know what you're doing. Like you be in high school at this point. When did this happen?
Like last year.
Exactly. You 15, bro.
15,
like,
16.
You know what you're doing. So if you're gonna do something, be proud about it. Especially if it's to like somebody like, hey, I say y'all was close. You might as well just be honest and tell the truth and say what you did. Instead of lying about it. That's how I feel.
Also leads me to like another question. Do y'all think?
Oh, am I tripping?
Yes.
all the time.
7, 8.
Y'all think like who do y'all think like takes better accountability? Like do y'all think like the older generations take better accountability than us?
No, I don't think anybody takes accountability. It depends on the type of mindset that you have. Or like, just matured up like me. I started taking accountability at a younger age. Why you go like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, somebody goes to jail.
Right.
And they know they did the crime, but they just don't want to do the time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're going to try to lie their way out of it. So I feel like it honestly depends on the type of person you are.
Like, why do you think, like...
Why you look around the table like that? Like, you was looking for who to get a draw to.
Why do you think, like, people, like... Why do you think it depends on, like, where they grew up at?
It's, like, your surroundings.
Environment is always a factor.
Oh, God.
And how you come out. You can always change along the line, but I feel like that's where your foundation comes from. If you're around a lot of people that ain't accountable, then it's hard for you to be accountable because you don't got nothing to learn off of.
Unless you use that as a time to be accountable and be the black sheep.
But it's
kind of hard to be a black sheep without knowing.
It's rare, but I mean, I'm just saying it because I'm a product of that.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in a way, kind of like what he said, it's a lot of kids raising kids almost. Not kids, but the person that their role model is very like mature themselves. So they get it from them. And they see like, oh, they lying, so I can do it too. Type thing.
Right.
That's pretty much, I feel like that's where it comes from.
Let's go.
Go see that.
I don't get you. You say that. You need to start taking accountability, and I'm going to let you know. That you keep going.
You keep
My bad.
Like,
my bad. But it's all love, though. You know?
Man, you gotta pay attention to the boy.
Just start taking accountability, bro.
Yeah. Just start taking accountability, bro.
They're done.
Right, I don't know.
But now, go ahead, Danari.
All right, for sure.
I feel like people just overall with accountability is tough for a lot of people. And the reason I say that too because they don't want to get judged for their actions. You get what I'm saying? So.
I do. Give me your deck.
If you want, I mean, I'd love to help a black brother out. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Go, KJ.
All right, so
In a real way.
basically, yeah, that's just like what I wanted to talk about because it's like
Go, CJ.
I feel like as like young black men, especially like in America, right? Like I feel like we gotta learn how to like we gotta learn to take accountability when it like especially like when it matters most. When it matters. Oh wait, who? Oh,
go ahead.
So yeah, I feel like when it matters most, we should definitely take accountability, because at the end of the day, like what you do affects people. Because it's like when I realized like when I realized that Carl wasn't taking accountability, it led to this whole thing, right? And it's like we had a whole friend group before that, so it was like. You not telling me? Like now we don't even hang out anymore. And now all my I didn't want to tell nobody because it's like
y'all wasn't hanging out.
That like
or that happened.
Yeah, that happened because it's like at the end of the day, because we all friends.
Yeah.
So it's like if I told you like my friends like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's weird, and it's like boom, now they taking sides,
right,
and boom, now it's leading to like, oh yeah, like you're taking sides, oh you mess with him more than you mess with me, type shit.
Oh, so it's like kind of dividing up the friend group.
Yeah, exactly.
But didn't you say like there wasn't like no real tension, or it was like
there was like at the start there was. At the start there was, but now there isn't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the start we started like people saw that it's like our friends noticed that we start like hanging around, so they was like asking questions.
Right.
So it was like I feel like that led to it led to so much more than what it should have been.
Is that like when they started like taking sides? Like when they had their own opinion?
Yeah.
Did
So-
Carl ever like talk to them about that situation,
Nah.
or it was just you just told him your side, and that's how it just ended up?
Yeah, it was really just my side, and
Mhm.
like, we let our friends know like what happened, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying, they didn't like.
Uno.
Bro, take your cards, bro.
No, for
Right,
real.
you
Because
need
he
to
gave
put
you
the
a
car-
draw for you. Even if you go be real, you
I'm
didn't even
not
take
taking
it.
it. I promise you I'm not. If
Why-
I'm taking
bro,
this,
look,
this game is
look,
over.
No, for real.
You better take it then. What? What? Oh shit!
All right, that concludes this episode. I'm your host Danari, and this is the first episode of the Ripple Effect. We'll catch you guys next week.